children, today we are going to discuss about kinetic energy, right? Kinetic energy in work and energy. In the earlier video, we have discussed about work and its types. Now today, I'm going to explain you about kinetic energy. So the question is, first of all, what is energy? Energy, we know that to do work, we need energy, right? If we have energy, then we are able to do work. So if we combine these two terms, work and energy, we will come to know that ability to do work is known as energy. Ability to do work is known as energy. Okay. There are different forms of energy. We know that solar energy, chemical energy, wind energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, nuclear energy, lots of energies are there. And one very important law which we will do at the last of this chapter, at the end of this chapter, that is law of conservation of energy, that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, right? It can be transformed from one form to another. But in this chapter, we are going to discuss about two main energy. One is kinetic energy, one is potential energy, and together they are known as mechanical energy. Mechanical energy in which some mechanical work is used, right? How and where and in which form kinetic energy is there, that I'm going to tell you today. So today's topic is kinetic energy. So first of all, for the concept, we must understand the definition of kinetic energy. So in physics, whenever you are using any term, they are having their own meaning. Here also kinetic will have its own meaning. So what is the meaning of kinetic here? Kinetic means motion. Energy means energy. Ability to do work is known as energy. As we know that energy is ability to do work. So work and energy will have the same units, right? They will have the same units, joules. So kinetic energy क्या हुई फिर? The energy possessed by a body right, due to its motion. Due to its motion, that is known as kinetic energy. The energy possessed by a body due to its motion, right? So whenever a body will be in motion, it will possess an energy that is known as kinetic energy. I hope that is clear to all. Okay. Now, what is the mathematical form of kinetic energy, or how we can derive the kinetic energy? A very short derivation, but very important derivation. So to derive this kinetic energy, we assume that a body of mass small m is moving with a velocity v, right? A body, let us consider a body of mass small m and moving with velocity v, right? Moving with velocity v. Okay. Now from the equation of motion, from which equation of motion? From velocity, position, relation. What we conclude from velocity position relation, I use that v square minus u square is equal to 2as, where s will be the distance covered by the body during this motion and u will be its initial velocity. Okay. I can rewrite this equation, or S is equal to V square minus U square upon 2A. This is my first equation. I am getting the value of S in terms of V, U and A. Okay, right? Now, from Newton's second law, we know that F is equal to ma, that is force is equal to mass into acceleration. This is my second equation. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. This is my second equation. Fine. As we know, work done. If the body is moving with a particular velocity, then work will be done. W is equal to force into distance. This is my third equation. So dear children, as you can see in the first equation, we got S is equal to V square minus U square upon 2A. Then from Newton's second law, F is equal to ma. That is a mathematical form of Newton's second law. Then we have work done. Work done is equal to force into distance. Now the next step, what I am going to do, that is very clear to all, I think. I am going to put up the value of F and S from equation first and second in equation number 3. So I am writing from equation 1, 2 and 3. What I am going to get? I will get work done is equal to F. In place of F, I will get it from equation number 2. F is equal to ma, right? Into S. S की वैल्यू हमने निकाली थी V square minus U square upon 2A, right? So A will be cancelled. What result I am getting? W is equal to 1 by 2 m into V square minus U square. This is very, very important, children. This equation is known as work energy theorem. Work energy theorem. What is the meaning of work energy theorem? Whenever a body is moving with a velocity, then the work done by it will be equal to this. Now, what is this? Half mv square minus u square. Let us assume that if body starts from rest, what is the meaning of this? That is u is equal to 0. Let this is my fourth equation, right? U is equal to 0. Thus, equation 4 becomes what it will be? W work done is equal to half m v square minus 0 square. Half m v square minus 0 square. Or I can say W is equal to half m v square. Now, as in the starting of this lecture, I told you that work done is equal to the energy. Work done is a form of energy. So what I can write? I can write here energy. So which energy is this? Kinetic energy. The mathematical form of kinetic energy is half m v square. Very, very important. Mathematical form of kinetic energy, half m v square, where m is the mass of the body and v is the velocity of the body with which it is moving. So always keep in mind, right? Now, if we go back to equation number 4, equation number 4, look at very carefully. So what I can write here? What I can write? I can rewrite this, or work done is equal to half mv square. I am opening this bracket, mv square minus half mu square. What is the meaning of this? Half mv square, this is also kinetic energy. Half mu square, this is also kinetic energy. So what does that mean? Work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. That is, W is equal to kinetic energy, that is final, minus kinetic energy, that is initial. because u is initial velocity and v is final velocity. So what is the statement of work energy theorem? Work energy theorem states that work done by a body is equal to the change in kinetic energy. Practically समझो इस बात को. Like if I am pushing a bicycle is moving at a speed of suppose 10 km per hour. I'm applying the force, I'm pushing it. So what I'm doing the work, because according to the work done definition, force is applied, body is covering some distance. Obviously, the speed of the cycle will increase. So when I push that object, the work will be done. Now, in which form work will be stored in that? Work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. Suppose earlier it was moving with 10 km per hour scale, right? तो मुझे कैलकुलेट करना है कि वर्क डन कितना किया मैंने. So that means if earlier it was moving 10 km per hour and I pushed it from the back and now it's moving with 15 km per hour. So what I will do, I will put up the value in this formula and I can calculate my work done, right? Half mv square, because mass is going to remain same in both the equations. इसमें भी और इसमें भी दोनों में साइकिल ही है, तो साइकिल का ही मास रहेगा half mv square, right? So this is the practical use of work done, this theorem, that how we can use, and this is known as work energy theorem. Very, very important. Work energy theorem. I hope this is clear to all. All can note it down. Okay. Now the next we are going to discuss about the mathematical form of kinetic energy. Okay, how the numericals will come. So kinetic energy, I hope this is clear to all, everyone. Okay, now let's discuss with this variation of kinetic energy with the factors on which it depends. We know that mathematical form of kinetic energy is this. Kinetic energy can be written as half mv square. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square. So from this equation, it's very clear that it depends upon the two physical quantities. One is mass, another is velocity, right? Mass and velocity. But how kinetic energy will vary with these two factors? You can see here, kinetic energy and m, right? So it depends upon m. If m increases, kinetic energy also increases, because they are directly proportional. अगर आप मास डबल करोगे तो काइनेटिक एनर्जी भी डबल हो जाएगी. एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. एग्जांपल, इफ मास इज डबल्ड, राइट? मास की जगह अगर आप 2m पुट करोगे तो यहाँ पे क्या बनेगा हमारे पास? काइनेटिक एनर्जी, इनिशियल काइनेटिक एनर्जी है हाफ m v square, right? Now according to the situation, if mass is doubled, therefore new kinetic energy, right, when mass is double, is equal to हाफ m की जगह पे हम पुट करेंगे 2m v square. तो कितना बना ये? 2 into half m v square. So this is kinetic energy dash, means this is the new kinetic energy, 2 into half mv square. Half mv square क्या था मेरा? Initial kinetic energy. So what does it mean? The new kinetic energy will be doubled. तो जितना mass increase होगा उतनी ज्यादा kinetic energy increase होगी. If mass will be increased 3 times, kinetic energy will also increase 3 times. If mass will increase 4 times, तो directly proportional है. जितना number वो बढ़ेगा उतना ही number kinetic energy का बढ़ेगा. Okay. Right? Now the second part and the second factor is velocity. You can see kinetic energy is directly proportional to the square of velocity. Square of velocity. So square of velocity means how it will change. Okay, let's start with it. So kinetic energy is directly proportional to v square. Thus, if velocity increases, kinetic energy also increases. But how and how much? This you will understand with the help of this given example. So in this example, if velocity is doubled, तो क्या काइनेटिक एनर्जी होगी? ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद इट. सो काइनेटिक एनर्जी हमारे पास, इनिशियल काइनेटिक एनर्जी का फॉर्मूला क्या है हमारे पास? दैट इज हाफ एम वी स्क्वायर, राइट? नाउ ही इज सेइंग दैट इफ वेलोसिटी इज डबल्ड, तो नई काइनेटिक एनर्जी क्या हो जाएगी? काइनेटिक एनर्जी डैश इज इक्वल टू 1/2 m. वेलोसिटी मैंने कर दी डबल, ये हो गया स्क्वायर. तो इसको मैं कैसे लिख सकता हूं? 1/2 m इंटू 4v स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू आ गया 4 इंटू हाफ m v स्क्वायर. नाउ दिस हाफ m v स्क्वायर इज व्हाट? दिस इज इनिशियल काइनेटिक एनर्जी, स्टार्टिंग में जो नॉर्मल काइनेटिक एनर्जी है. अब जब मास या वेलोसिटी हमने चेंज की, उसके बाद हमारी बनी 4 इंटू हाफ m v स्क्वायर. तो दैट मीन्स काइनेटिक एनर्जी विल इंक्रीज 4 टाइम्स. क्यों? क्योंकि यहाँ पे स्केयर के साथ रिलेट है. तो इस वेलोसिटी विल बी डबल्ड, काइनेटिक एनर्जी विल इंक्रीज 4 टाइम्स. अगर वेलोसिटी विल बी 3 टाइम्स, काइनेटिक एनर्जी विल इंक्रीज 9 टाइम्स. दिस इज the simple way that how individually the kinetic energy is related to these mass and velocity. In numericals, it can be given that mass is doubled, velocity is also doubled. So what will be the new kinetic energy? तो दोनों में भी changes हो सकते हैं. So then you will find out the relation accordingly by putting up the values. Like one more example we can take. If mass of the body is reduced to half, mass of the body is reduced to half, velocity is doubled. What will be the new kinetic energy? तो यहीं पे हम करके देख लेते हैं. काइनेटिक एनर्जी न्यू 1/2, मास क्या बोल रहा है? हाफ m/2, राइट? एंड वेलोसिटी ही सेइंग डबल, तो 4v स्क्वायर. 4v स्क्वायर हो गया, 2 2 जा 4, वी कैन कैंसल. तो ये बचेगा 2 इंटू हाफ mv स्क्वायर. मीन्स इन दैट केस द काइनेटिक एनर्जी विल बी डबल्ड, राइट? So what I want to explain that if one of the physical quantity is varying, so this way we can do, that is an easy method. But if both the quantities are varying, then what will happen? We have to calculate कि mass increase हो रहा है या decrease हो रहा है, velocity increase हो रही है तो कितनी increase हो रही है, scale करना है, then cancel out. But while cancelling, you have to keep in mind one thing कि half mv square जरूर बचना चाहिए, राइट? यहाँ पे अगर मैं चाहता तो 2 को 2 से कैंसिल कर देता, बट फिर मेरे पास क्या बचता? mv स्क्वायर. दैट इज ऑफ नो यूज. तो हाफ mv स्क्वायर हमें हर हालत में इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में संभाल के रखना है, ताकि एंड में हम उसको लिख सकें कि कितना टाइम्स काइनेटिक एनर्जी इंक्रीज हुई या डिक्रीज हुई, राइट? So in this topic, beta 2 types of numericals will be there. One is kinetic energy, कि mass double हो गया, velocity double हो गई, find out the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is given, mass is given, find out the velocity. Kinetic energy and velocity is given, mass can be calculated. And second form is work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. That is very, very important. Work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. So in this type of questions, if work done is given, so work energy theorem ही लगेगी. अगर वर्क डन का कहीं भी कोई मेंशन नहीं है, दैट मींस सिंपली पुट अप द वैल्यूज इन द काइनेटिक एनर्जी फॉर्मूला एंड गेट योर आंसर, राइट? सो दिस इज द वे टू डू द न्यूमेरिकल्स बेस्ड ऑन वर्क एनर्जी थ्योरम एंड काइनेटिक एनर्जी. So I hope everyone have understood.